Hi, welcome to this week's CNMS study tip. This week we're going to be talking about study groups and how to use them effectively. Study groups are one of the absolute best ways to enhance your learning in a class and also to kind of work on your creative problem solving skills, your collaboration skills, all really important things for STEM students to kind of work on when they're in college. So, the first thing we're going to suggest as a tip is to pick a task. Generally, it helps to have an agenda and a routine for every time your study group meets. So, here I've said, it might be going over homework problems for biology. Like maybe you've got a study guide or a reading guide for your bio class, and you're going to go over the learning objectives. Maybe it's discussing questions or doing practice problems, whatever it is. It kind of helps to just kind of generally know what you're going towards. So, like you've got a problem set and you're trying to finish it, or you're going through all the questions on a reading guide. Just it helps to kind of have something to know that you're being successful. And the next tip we have for you is to really stay focused during the study group time. So don't schedule it for like 5 hours, because then you'll just kind of lose focus completely. But like decide on the work time of the study group. Like maybe it's you've got 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock as your study group time, and so like 1 to 1:50, that's your work time. You really work during that time. So you really try to remain on task. You avoid socializing if possible. You're here to kind of work on this thing, and you just really need to get it done. But then maybe scheduling 5 to 10 minutes of social time at the end of study group can kind of give you something to look forward to. And it gives you a chance to get to know each other. And, maybe if you're studying for more than an hour, maybe you're going for 2 hours, you take a 5 to 10 minute break to kind of like chat and have a snack or something in the middle, just to kind of like keep yourselves, give yourselves a break to keep yourself fresh. Because, your focus only lasts so long. So, giving yourself something to look forward to or like a little social time at the end can be really helpful in a study group. And then the third tip we have for you is actually to work together. So, when at all possible, work collaboratively with each other. So, work out problems where someone else can see you doing the problem. So, like a piece of paper on the table or a whiteboard if it's available, and show each other your solutions and, discuss it together, because this is like the real way that it just completely bolsters your creative problem solving skills and makes you understand kind of like the importance of working on a team with other people. Um, so definitely, really take seriously the idea that you're with a group and you're going to use that to your advantage. And like there will always be people in the study group usually who know kind of a lot about the topic, and then people who are maybe a little bit less prepared. And this gives an opportunity for the people who are less prepared to like hear a different explanation of this material or maybe see how somebody else solved it. But it also gives the people who are really well prepared the opportunity to teach it to somebody else, which is also really, really helpful learning skill. Like that can provide 90% retention of material, for instance. So working together is beneficial for everybody in the study group. And don't forget, we actually have some specific times in the TLC, which is UC 115, if you're wondering, this semester, spring 2024. So if you're watching this video after spring 2024 semester, please check our website for updated study hall hours. But right now, in this semester, we have study hall on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And we open the TLC for just 1 hour at a time for these study groups. And the idea is that you can come right after class. These classes that are listed here, if you're in any of these classes, we have special hours for your class. But you can really come any of these times by yourself or with a group. And TLC provides practice problems for intro classes, and reading guides and study guides for intro bio classes with, problems for chem classes. But it's just kind of generally, and the idea is that you come after class with a group of folks and you kind of summarize the material, you go over anything that was confusing, you talk through things together. And that is just like a really, really good way to solidify material in your brain and kind of help you tie things together, chunk information so that you don't have to remember quite so many details at a time, because you've got chunks of information that then have subchunks that, contain more details of things that you need to know. You can talk through issues that you might be having. Maybe other people have questions that you didn't even think of. It's really helpful to work with others. And so we really hope that you use the TLC study halls to meet each other and to really kind of get down to business with studying. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.